Veterans Community Project is a nonprofit organization that aims to eliminate veteran homelessness through the utilization of a village of tiny houses as transitional housing for the homeless veteran population. But more importantly, we offer on-site wraparound case management to help these individuals go from street homeless back to self-sustainability.
These homeless veterans have a story, and this is going to be able to change their legacy.
We know that there's veterans in our community who suffer from homelessness. In some cases, chronic homelessness. They've never been able to get that secure place to live, which if you don't have a home, if you don't have secure shelter, nothing else matters. It's hard to get a job, it's hard to get ahead in life when you don't know where you're gonna stay.
Yeah, so you can make a homeless person not homeless by putting a roof over their head. That doesn't really fix anything. This program is designed to put that roof over their head because if they're worried about where am I gonna sleep, what am I gonna eat, and am I safe, they're not worried about how's my mental health, any substance abuse issues, employment, income. So what we do is we start with the house, eliminate those things, and then begin to work on those underlying issues of homelessness. When a veteran enters our transitional housing program, the most important thing that happens is they get one-on-one time with a case manager, and that case manager and that veteran work to craft a program to the issues addressing that individual.
And the VCP has been about 85% successful with that, with veterans doing that in less than 2 years' time. Getting them, and it's a whole bunch of wraparound services with that. It's just not supplying the home, it's helping them with a case manager to get on their feet. And that's a great, great program.
When we stood this up in Kansas City, myself, the other co-founders, we fully believed that we were doing something really good for our community and that ultimately that'd probably be it. What we didn't anticipate was all the other communities across the United States, upon seeing our success, started reaching out and asking for us to come and see if we can try to have the same success with their veteran homeless population.
2 years ago, a couple of city employees were in a leadership development program and were tasked with coming up with a project to tackle within the city. What's a gap that they identified in the city? And this group came up with a plan for a tiny house community. We haven't done tiny homes in the city of Sioux Falls before. And as we started to look at what that could entail, we specifically identified a gap in veterans' tiny home communities.
In order to get boots on the ground the quickest, what we did is we started looking for three things in cities: people, philanthropy, and property. Sioux Falls has been a model of all those since the first conversation. Those first conversations started in City Hall, started with the mayor's office, started with the city.
We all were pretty excited and knew that this was a passion project that was definitely going to happen.
It's one thing to say we want this here. It's another thing to find a land and a parcel that fits, that's near public transit, that's affordable, that someone wants to sell. And so we had to bring some partners together to help secure that land that could then be utilized for the project.
The development here is going to be 25 homes and a village center. That village center will be the heart of it. That's the case management office, veterinary clinic. It's where the gathering space is going to be, commercial kitchen, a few other things. And then we'll have the 25 homes surrounding it.
And I think once people see it, they're going to want to be part of it. And that can be in-kind donations, can be financial donations, it can just be support.
But the thing that I really do want to drive home here is this community will be built by the people of Sioux Falls for Sioux Falls. So when they get involved and they give their time, their resources, this will be Sioux Falls' project. So any way they want to get involved, starting with that website, veteranscommunityproject.org, is probably the best first step, and you'll find information about Sioux Falls. You'll find information on how to get further involved because we need that help.
And this is a small way that we can give back, we can participate, we can say thank you to these veterans. Thank you for answering the call of duty when it came. Thank you for being brave enough to support our country and to protect our country.
The phrase "a rising tide lifts all boats" is very applicable here because no problem is too big in this community for us when we all unite and band together. So my ask of people would just be, hey, put your hand up, get involved, work together as a community to get this done, because I think this is going to be an incredible project for the community, and others around the region and possibly around the country are going to look to Sioux Falls and to this project to say, wow, that's what can happen when a community puts differences aside, comes together to get a good thing done.
I'll be real, like, it takes money to get this thing done. There's no magic button we can push. So we're looking for that public support, we're looking for that corporate support, we're looking for any type of support we can get to pull this off. But I'm confident so far from what I've seen out of not only the individuals, but the incredible business community that's already here.
As Wireless World, we gave to the project by sponsoring a house, and we were very excited about that, serving the community that has served us well as Wireless World for about 25 years. So we're just excited to be part of that project.
Paws Pet Resort also believes deeply in this project. We know it's going to be successful and incredibly impactful, so we are sponsoring a home as well. Vince and I are both also serving on the leadership team for this committee and just incorporating as many people as we can into the process because it's going to be a legacy kind of project, and we would like as many people as possible to know about this project and have a chance to be involved.
And this is a way that Sioux Falls can band together, recognize and thank them for that service, and provide stable housing, stable ancillary support services to help them be better residents in our community, be more stable residents in our community, and live their best lives here in Sioux Falls, South Dakota. So it's a very small token that we can do and that we can provide to say thanks to our veterans for all they've done for us.
On behalf of myself as a veteran myself, on behalf of the co-founders of the organization, on behalf of everyone who works here, will work here, on behalf of the hundreds of veterans that this community will be helping in the future, thank you so much for being willing to stand up and tackle this issue with us together.